Hello guys. In today's video, you will watch the popularity of Donald Trump and Kamala Harris by different countries. Watch full video and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Starting with Armenia, where 30% of the population knows Donald Trump and 18% are familiar with Kamala Harris. Next, we have Kazakhstan, where 32% recognize Trump, while only 14% are aware of Harris. In Malaysia, 35% know Trump, compared to 22% for Harris. Bangladesh shows 42% recognition for Trump and 28% for Harris. Serbia follows with 40% knowing Trump and 20% for Harris. In Ukraine, 55% are familiar with Trump and 32% know Harris. Jordan has 28% recognition for Trump and 15% for Harris. Iraq shows 35% awareness of Trump and 20% for Harris. In Turkey, 45% know Trump, while 25% recognize Harris. Iran displays 35% recognition for Trump and 25% for Harris. The UAE shows that 50% are aware of Trump and 38% know Harris. Saudi Arabia has 55% familiarity with Trump and 34% for Harris. In Israel, 62% recognize Trump, while 38% know Harris. Morocco reflects 35% awareness of Trump and 18% for Harris. Egypt shows 38% recognition for Trump and 20% for Harris. In Ethiopia, 20% know Trump compared to just 11% for Harris. Kenya has 35% recognition for Trump and 17% for Harris. Nigeria reflects 30% for Trump and 20% for Harris. South Africa shows 42% familiarity with Trump, while 25% recognize Harris. In Venezuela, 30% know Trump and 20% know Harris. Peru shows only 18% for Trump and 15% for Harris. Colombia has 38% awareness for Trump and 22% for Harris. In Chile, 35% know Trump and only 18% know Harris. Argentina has 45% familiarity with Trump, while 28% recognize Harris. Pakistan reflects 52% awareness of Trump and 22% for Harris. The Philippines shows 40% for Trump and 20% for Harris. Thailand has 30% familiarity with Trump and 25% for Harris. Vietnam displays 28% for Trump and 22% for Harris. Indonesia shows 30% recognition for Trump and 20% for Harris. In South Korea, 50% know Trump and 35% know Harris. Japan reflects 50% for Trump and 30% for Harris. Hungary shows 35% recognition for Trump and 20% for Harris. Czech Republic has 38% awareness for Trump and 29% for Harris. Finland displays 38% for Trump and 22% for Harris. Switzerland shows 52% recognition for Trump and 25% for Harris. Austria reflects 50% for Trump and 30% for Harris. Belgium shows 55% awareness for Trump and 28% for Harris. Poland has 50% recognition for Trump and 35% for Harris. Norway displays 40% for Trump and 30% for Harris. Sweden shows 45% recognition for Trump and 35% for Harris. The Netherlands has 62% awareness of Trump and 43% for Harris. In Spain, 50% know Trump, while 30% are aware of Harris. Italy reflects 65% for Trump and 38% for Harris. In France, 60% know Trump and 40% recognize Harris. Brazil shows 50% recognition for Trump and 30% for Harris. Germany reflects 70% for Trump and 50% for Harris. The United Kingdom shows 75% recognition for Trump and 32% for Harris. New Zealand displays 40% for Trump and 30% for Harris. In Australia, 60% know Trump, while 35% are aware of Harris. Mexico shows 50% for Trump and 30% for Harris. In India, 48% recognize Trump and 30% know Harris. Finally, in Canada, 60% are familiar with Trump and 53% know Harris. Thanks for joining till end.